The other piece of the puzzle is how much lag time there is in cattle ranching. So before the meat hits your table, that calf has to, one, be born, then she has to be about 18 to 24 months before she can be bred, and then after she's bred, you have 9 months until that calf is on the ground, and then you have to wean that calf until it's appropriate age to go to the market to be made into meat. I've also heard cattle ranchers talk about letting the market work itself out, and I'm not understanding what that means, because if the herd size is so low, without intervention or support to get our herd size up, I don't understand how the market would eventually just work itself out. If you didn't know, about 85% of our beef market is monopolized by these 4 main packers. They are the ones that are pretty much setting the prices and dictate the way that the market goes for cattle. So I'm not understanding how, if cattle ranchers are still at the mercy of these big 4 packers, how would importing beef from Argentina fix the power that these big 4 packers have? Last but not least, and this was a point that Miss Tyler Schuster brought to my attention, is the country of origin conversation. So if you didn't know, right now beef can be on the shelves without listing the country of origin. So you could be purchasing beef from these other countries and not know. My first concern with that is, let's say they're mixing what's called trimmings with some beef from the US to make ground meat. As consumers, wouldn't you want to know where your beef is coming from? And the other piece of the puzzle here is Argentina is a very grass heavy country. If you don't know the difference between grass-fed and grain-fed, grass-fed is typically a leaner beef and sometimes can taste a little gamier, a little grassier. So if this isn't labeled that it's from Argentina and it perhaps has a more grass-fed life, it could potentially taste very different than the US beef that was finished on grain. And then we're confusing the consumer about the taste of beef, the quality of the beef, and ultimately where it comes from. Though I understand wanting to lower the price of beef for the consumer, it doesn't seem like this is really moving the needle positively for the consumer or for ranchers. If you are a rancher, I would love to know your thoughts in the comments below.